Hello all. If you're wondering why I look a little crusty, blame it on Texas. As we get into this video, I'm gonna light my incense. Hopefully some of these negative vibes I've been feeling today disappear. Excuse me, these pants are a little too big. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let me hurry up and light this. But I have a video that I need to edit before I can post. And it's more like positive vibes, and I actually first recorded it in 2020, and it's just kind of about like sticking the year through. And it seems that the things I'm saying in that video is still prevalent to this year, because this year hasn't been too much different. I got this little stand, my little incense stand at Walmart, and these incense are sponsored by Nusha, and they're from Nepal. I messed up recording right here, but I was trying to say I had a new video that I wanted to post and edit. Go ahead and edit that video and post that video, you know, spread some positive vibes, but I haven't been feeling positive enough to even finish the video. I'm just gonna be honest and real. So if you saw by the title, you know that I live in Texas, and there's a power outage going on here. It's been happening since Saturday/Sunday, when the weather got bad and there's snow and everything. So I'll just tell you on my personal experience. I live in uptown, so it's kind of like mid Dallas. I'm like 10 minutes away from downtown, and our apartment has been experiencing the rolling blackout. And so Sunday until today, my power has been on and off. But what was really annoying, and I posted about it on my Insta story last night, is that the power would come on and I would plug everything in and try to do stuff, and literally within the same minute it would go right back off. And then it did that last night 3 times in a row. So I'm like, what is going on? But before then, I would be without power for 12 hours at a time on average. And then I would get power for an hour to 3 at the most. But we got our power back on in the AMs of last night. And it's been on ever since then. So that was just kind of annoying. I've dealt with power outages before when there was tornadoes in Alabama, so I kind of know okay, you gotta eat dry food and charge your electronics, all of these things. And we do have a backup generator that we could go outside and use if worst case scenario. But I was more so thinking about my family members who live on the other side of town in Richardson, and the insulation in those houses are not as good as this apartment. And so I know the house was cold and stuff, so thankfully they were getting power. But then I know people who live in Irving whose power never shut down. So it's if you're only going to do a rolling blackout, what exactly does that mean, and what cities or what parts of the cities does that encompass? And then also from my apartment I can see the downtown skyline, and it has been lit up every night. And I used to live down there, and I know that after nighttime, the only buildings in operation for real are hotels and apartments. So because all the business people, you leave at 5, you might leave your office 7 at the latest, and then you might have those people who are in the office all night, but that's their business. But really those business buildings didn't need to be on, from what I think and what I know personally. So it was just kind of annoying seeing that my whole section doesn't have any power, but seeing the whole skyline lit up every night since Sunday to now, and today's Thursday. So that's just been kind of annoying, and I will be honest, it's kind of put me in a funk. I was trying to be positive and get things done as much as I could via data on my laptop and on my other devices. But then today it's just kind of okay, I've been in the house, it's cold outside, and it just gives you a real sense of reality. There are people who go without all the time, and for me it's kind of I want to help those people always. And now I'm just stuck. I'm in this situation that I don't have any control over. So that's just kind of been annoying. And more so than that, our water was contaminated. So yesterday my boyfriend told me that he thinks some of the people below us, their pipes might have bust because there was a puddle of water in one of the stairwells. And then we saw a video on Facebook of someone's apartment Okay, so ignore our dirty dishes. Kind of scared to wash them right now, ain't gonna lie. But we just cleaned that glass, filled it up with some water, and shined a light in it. And as you can see, there are just particles floating around and they're everywhere, especially when you bring the light to the glass. Here's a view from the top. And then the particles slowly disperse to the outer rims on the glass where they stay. Okay, so these next couple clips are sped up. And I know I said I was like scared of the water earlier. It's more so like paranoid. I know I'm going to be okay. Like I'll be fine. But this is just what the water looks like going to the edge of the cup. And again, I told y'all the pipes burst in my building. They've been bursting all over Texas. So just be safe, Texas. Be safe, people. Be careful what you drink. Get you some Just Water or something, you know. Spring water, something. I just want to say I appreciate all of the people who have contacted me, texted me, called me, reached out to see if I'm okay. I am okay. It just did drain me a little mentally today and yesterday because I just kind of feel like, what is the government doing? What is going on? Because as I'm watching the news, I've been paying attention to stocks more this year and stuff, and Bitcoin and all of that jazz. And I see that like the stocks for one oil or gas company, I can't think of what it is right now, but I'll enter that in too. The stock skyrocketed, and Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, hit a jackpot, and all of these things. And so and then you have where the mayor is saying, one of the mayors in Colorado City, Texas, is saying like to each its own, you have to fend for yourself. And so you see, I'm like, what was that? Because our air just went off, and that's the same sound I hear every time that everything shuts down. So I'm like, what's going on? But it's just like, what is happening? Especially like with the control and everything that is going on with the government, and they're honestly trying to monitor more things, and they're trying to censor us more as citizens of this country. And I've just been doing like, I just watched a lot of videos today just about countries around the world and like things that are going on in Burma, also known as Myanmar, which that's the correct name, Myanmar. And so it's just kind of like a lot weighing down on me. And I took a nap and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna block my brain out from all of this. I've been having weird dreams lately, and a lot of my dreams, like, they are like so realistic. It's kind of like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm back, but it's like I feel like I was still in reality in my dream. It's crazy. So yesterday I was trying to like lighten myself up. I've also been taking maca root for multiple reasons, but one is for attention and focus, and it also gives me like energy, and so I was really energized yesterday when I made this video. So I just started doing the cup song. So I'll probably watch this video of me doing the cup song just to lighten up my mood, honestly, because like I just started having all these thoughts like they're controlling us, and who knows what's gonna happen this year. Like, look what happened last year. And I personally don't believe in taking the vaccine. That's my personal belief. You do what you want to do, but there's just too much fishy stuff.
The vaccine almost is medical reparations. It's the 40 acres and a mule, but of 2021. So we really should be giving this vaccine preferentially to people of color, I do believe.
And like I just feel so crusty right now because I bathed like a day or two ago, but I haven't been able to bathe because either the water's not warming up, one, there's no power to warm up boiling water, or now today my water is contaminated. Going back to that, like I personally do not want to drink boiled water that could still have like nasty little particles in it. And like, you know, growing up, it's just like no telling how much bad water we have drunk, and like from my 22s up, like I've been trying to live a healthier lifestyle and live like from the earth, and I'm obviously not there yet, but like it's just so crazy to think that like you could live your whole life drinking water that's terrible for you, not knowing why you get these diseases or why you get sick or why your immune system is low, and you think you're like drinking water because we're supposed to have water. So it's just like so much. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store, get me some real water, hopefully, you know, like I just don't know, you guys. So just sending positive vibrations to anyone who's in Texas or Oklahoma or anyone in the freaking world who's going through a struggle and you see this video. And I appreciate all of the love and support that y'all showed on my channel, all of my new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna beg anyone to like my videos. I'm not gonna beg anyone to subscribe. That's up to you, free will, but if you do, I do appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace and blessings. Let's see how many failed attempts it takes me to get this right. No. No. Is that it? No. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way, and I still would like some sweet company, and I'm something for tomorrow if I stay. When I'm gone, when I'm gone.